Hi, this is Coach Brian with the YMCA. Thank you for your time. The first video I published looked at using our base 40 inbound play as a means to work together to beat half-court pressure when we face it in our front court. We're going to look at a second option here. Again, nothing new. We're going to look at how can we use our base 4 that we should already be familiar with to try to break this pressure. So what do we say? We're going to have the best ball handlers out here. It won't necessarily be a center or a forward. It's our 5 best guys that know how to move together and work together, and the guys that know this content. That's it. So, we last talked about in 40, we ran the play, we tried to get the ball to certain areas. If it wasn't open, we would immediately sprint back up and find ourselves in some way back in the shape. Again, it doesn't really matter. Everyone just needs to understand what their role is. So for number 4, this is pretty basic. It's the same thing. It's stuff we've already talked about. We got the defender with his back towards our guys. We've quickly got here in line, and we're going to call 4. So in 4, remember, we're just going out and setting picks for the little guys now, right? So in this situation, he's rotating up here. Now we've got number 5 is on the outside. Number 3 has rotated up here, and now we have number 4 right here because he set a pick. So this is how it looks like. It's basically, just as it would any other time, look just like a 4. So number 1 has said 4, 4, go, and at that point we set the picks. We wound up here. And once we're here, he's going to quickly take a jab step and come back this way and pass the ball to number 3. What's going to happen? We ought to know that the first thing he's going to do is cut down the floor looking for a pass, right? Nothing changes. Number 1 is always going to get rid of the ball, cut down here, looking for a pass. If he ends up here, he knows that if the play doesn't produce, he's going to get back up into our basic 4 line. So let's talk about some other things that are going to happen. Number 1, a little bit different, is our 4 player down here after setting the pick, and he gets the ball, he's going to come up and set another pick. In this situation, not unlike the other play, this guy's coming across here, looking for passes somewhere in here. He could be rolling out after that pick. And this guy's going to be coming right through here, looking for an opportunity again. So we get the pick here, we free him, we set another pick, he comes out, and he's looking for number 1 coming through here, 2 or 5. Again, the ball comes here, 5 is coming and sees it, can come over here. We've got to make more than one pass. This one pass is not going to help us. We've got to make more than one pass. But let's see what this looks like and how this all rotates, right? So we said number 1 was here, and he winds up here. Number 5 was here, and he's going to wind up somewhere over here. Number 2 is going to take a slightly harder angle, so he's going to wind up over here. If you notice it, just like 40, all 3 people wind up very heavy to the ball side. So 4 will be right here, and 3 will be right here with the ball. So again, we're looking for all of those passes. If it didn't work, then no different. The guy that was left, remember the guy over here under 40 rotated back up? The guy that never came into the pattern, after he rolls out number 3, he's going to come back over here and just give him some help. And if everything breaks down, he's our next point guard. So no difference. Let's look at it. Number 1 was here, and he's going to wind up coming right up here. Number 2 came from over here, and he's going to wind up here. Number 5 is going to, just like number 3 did on the last one, number 5 is going to come all the way over here. And then number 3, if he gets rid of the ball to anybody, he's going to rotate over here. All right, so I recognize that's pretty crazy. Again, what did I just say in the last video? If If you're done here and you've completed your cut, just find a spot. Again, one's always going to be here. You know, the guy that's doing the V cut's always going to be here, and the guy that's always going across the length of the floor or the width of the floor is going to come up over here. Again, it doesn't matter. What matters is that if the play breaks down and we aren't able to get more than one pass, we failed. So if we can't pass at all and everybody winds up in a collection area, we need to get back up here quickly and start it again. I hope that makes sense. That's number 4. I'll have the last of the 3 plays in the next video.